Hello dear students, in this video I am going to talk about calculating the equilibrium concentrations. This topic is from the chapter equilibrium. Students, this is one of the application of equilibrium constant, and along with this topic I am doing two numericals in this video. Calculating the equilibrium concentrations, which is one of the application of equilibrium constant Kc, calculating the equilibrium concentrations. Students, there is a 5 to 6 steps are there to calculate the equilibrium concentrations. That is steps. Let us start with the step 1. Write the balanced equation. Write the balanced equation for given reaction. This is a first step. Whatever the equation they are asking to calculate the equilibrium concentrations, first let us write the equation, balanced equation for the given reaction. Second one is assume amount of reactant reacted or product formed as X. Calculate the equilibrium concentrations in terms of X by using stoichiometry. Fourth step is write the expression for Kc or Kp. Next step is by substituting equilibrium concentrations that is in terms of X in Kc or Kp expression, calculate the value of X. Final step is by putting the value of X, calculate the equilibrium concentrations. Students, these are the steps involved in calculating the equilibrium concentrations. First step is write the balanced equation for given reaction. Assume amount of reactant reacted or product formed as X. Unknown thing, generally we have habit of assuming it as a X. Then calculate the equilibrium concentrations in terms of X by using stoichiometry. Write the expression for Kc or Kp, whatever the required that Kc or Kp expression we need to write. By substituting equilibrium concentrations, that is in terms of X, in Kc or Kp expression, find out the value of X. Finally, the X value, by putting the value of X, calculate the equilibrium concentrations. Students, we will do two numericals based on this, then you can better understand this concept. Students, let us take one question. The value of Kc is equal to 4.24 at 800 Kelvin for the reaction CO gas plus H2O gas, which gives rise to CO2 gas plus H2 gas. Equilibrium reaction is given. This is known as water gas shifting reaction. Calculate equilibrium concentrations of CO2, H2, CO and H2O at 800 Kelvin. Temperature is constant. We know equilibrium constant at a given temperature will remain unchanged. Kc only changes with the change in temperature. If only CO and H2O are present initially at concentration of 0.10 molar each. Students, first let us write the balanced equation. CO gas plus H2O gas, which is in equilibrium with the CO2 gas plus H2 gas, which is known as water gas shifting reaction, right? Then it is first we need to check whether this is a balanced equation or not. Carbon 1, carbon 1, oxygens 1, 2, this side also 2, hydrogens 2, hydrogens 2, hydrogens. It is a balanced equation. Then what is a given concentrations we need to write first. Given values initially given concentrations, if CO and H2 are present initially at concentration of 0.10 molar each, that is 0.1 given we have written, that is 0.1 molar, 0.1 molar each. Initially there is no CO2, there is no H2, right? Then at equilibrium conditions, students, we have to assume that amount of the reactant reacted as X. 0.1 out of the 0.1 molar, X moles is reacted. 0.1 molar in the sense we can take it as a 0.1 mole in 1 liter vessel. 0.1 mole out of the 0.1 mole, X moles reacted. Then remaining at equilibrium, remaining moles of the CO at equilibrium is 0.1 minus X. This is 1:1:1:1. Stoichiometric ratio is 1:1:1:1. So X moles of CO reacted, H2O also same moles reacted, that is 0.1 minus X, remaining moles. Then CO2 formed is X. X moles of CO reacted, X moles of CO2 formed. H2 formed also X moles, right? Then write the expression for the equilibrium constant Kc. Kc is equal to active mass of the CO2 multiplied by active mass of the H2 divided by active mass of the CO multiplied by active mass of H2O. Students, let us substitute the values equilibrium concentration in terms of X. That is CO2 equilibrium concentration in terms of X is X. In terms of X is X, right? H2 also it is X. X into X divided by, for CO and H2O that is same, 0.1 minus X whole square we can write it, which is equal to X square by 0.1 minus X whole square. In the question Kc value they have given, that is 4.24. So we can simplify this as we can take it as a 4.0. Okay, we are approximating the 4.24 value to the 4. Otherwise, we will get a quadratic equation which is very difficult to solve this equation, right? Then by taking square root on both sides, square root of X square by 0.1 minus X whole square is equal to square root of 4. So left hand side of the equation, students, will get a X divided by 0.1 minus X is equal to square root of 4 is 2. Let us simplify it. X is equal to 0.2 minus 2 into X. Then transfer minus 2x this side, 3x is equal to 0.2. X is equal to 0.2 by 3. 0.2 by 3 we got, right? Let us substitute these values here and find out the equilibrium concentrations. X value, that is directly here it is 0.2 divided by 3. X value it is 0.2 divided by 3. Let us simplify this. Approximately we will get it as 0.067 we'll get. Here also it is 0.0, that is 20 divided by 3 is 2 6 are right, 0.067 approximately we will get. Here 0.1 minus 0.67, 0.1 minus 0.067, that is 3, 9 minus 6 is 3, right, it is 0.003, this is 0.003, this is also 0.003. So students, first we are writing the balanced equation, and we have assumed that the amount of reactant reacted as x moles of CO reacted, then x moles of H2O reacted, then concentrations at equilibrium we have calculated in terms of x by writing the expression of Kc, and substituting the equilibrium concentration in terms of x, we have calculated x. X is 0.2 divided by 3, which is 0.067. So by substituting, by putting the values of x, we have calculated finally the equilibrium concentrations. Let us take one more question now. Students, next question. 2 moles of PCl5 were heated to 327 degrees Celsius in a closed 2-liter vessel, and when equilibrium was achieved, PCl5 was found to be 40% dissociated into PCl3 and Cl2. Calculate the equilibrium constant Kc for the reaction. This is a different model of question. Earlier they have given Kc value, we have calculated equilibrium concentration. But here we need to calculate the equilibrium constant Kc value. First let us write the balanced equation. PCl5 gas gives rise to PCl3 gas plus Cl2 gas. Students, it is given as 2 moles of PCl5 were heated to 327. So initial moles is 2 moles, it is present. PCl3 is 0, Cl2 is 0. At equilibrium, it is given as 40% of PCl5 was dissociated, right? So out of the 2 moles, 40% of this is dissociated. So 2 into 40 by 100. Then what is the amount of the PCl3 formed? That is the same. How many moles of PCl5 dissociated? Same moles of PCl3 formed and Cl2 also formed. That is 2 into 40 by 100. This is also 2 into 40 by 100. Students, let us simplify this now. 2 into 40 by 100, which is 0 gets cancelled. So 8 by 10, which is 0.8 we are getting. This is also 8 by 10, which is 0.8. Here 2 minus 0.8, which is equal to 1.2. These are the moles, these are not the concentrations. Here we should be careful about the volume of the vessel, because it is given as a 2 liters vessel. If it is a 1 liter vessel, no problem with that. While we are substituting these values in the Kc expression, we should be very careful, because this is number of moles. Okay, but active mass is needed, that is number of moles divided by volume of the vessel we need to substitute, right students? Then Kc is equal to active mass of the product of active masses of the products raised to the power of their stoichiometric quotient. No need of that stoichiometric quotient to consider, because it is 1, there is no problem. PaCl3 active mass is 0.8 divided by, this is number of moles, volume of the vessel is 2 liters, into 0.8 for the Cl2 also 0.8 moles it is present at equilibrium, divided by volume of the vessel is 2 liters. For the PCl5 1.2 liters, volume of the vessel is 2 liters, right? So let us simplify this. Kc is equal to 0.8 by 2 into 0.8 by 2. Bottom fraction will be reversed, so that we will get 2 by 1.2. Here 2 will get cancelled. Let us simplify this, right? This is point gets cancelled. 4 2s are 4 3s are. right? Students, this we are getting 0.8 into 2 is 1.6, divide by 2 into 3 is 6. 1.6 divide by 6. Let us simplify this. 0.6 2s are 12. 6 2s are 12, 40. It will remains as, okay, 6 6 are 36, 4. So approximately we will get a 0.267. Kc is equal to 0.267. Here moles per liter, moles per liter, moles per liter. 1 moles per liter will get cancelled. So we will get units for this Kc here. It is moles per liter. So Kc is equal to 0.267 moles per liter. Students, initially first we have written the balanced equation for the decomposition of PCl5, and it is given as initial moles of the PCl5 is 2. There is no PCl3 and Cl2 initially present, 0 0. At equilibrium it is given as 40% of the PCl5 is dissociated, then 40% of 2 moles is 0.8. Moles of the PCl3 formed is 0.8, moles of the Cl2 formed is 0.8. We have calculated the equilibrium concentrations, and then substituting in the Kc expression, finally we got Kc as 0.267 moles per liter. Thank you for watching.